Welcome back to my channel. Let me know of your thoughts or suggestions below also. Which pattern do you like more? This tree is with zigzag pattern with front post and back post double crochet. This one is with back post double crochet pattern only. This one is with only front post double crochet pattern. Please like, share and subscribe if you find the video helpful. Let's start with the slip knot. Then make 14 chains. Then skip 2 chains and make the first double crochet in the 3rd chain from the hook. So yarn over, insert the hook into the 3rd chain. Pull the yarn so you have 3 loops on the hook. Then pull the yarn through the first 2 loops. Afterwards through the next 2. That's our first DC. Then just repeat and make double crochets for the whole row. So in total 12 double crochets for row 1. So done the first row and then without making any chain. We're gonna turn around and then make 1 single crochet on top of this one here, the very first double crochet on this side. So make sure the yarn is on this side, so go in here. Make this single crochet. There are 2 loops here. So we are going through this loop here. And then again pull the yarn. This is our very first DC for row 2. And then for the next one, we are going to skip the second one. Then make the double crochet on 3rd loop. 1 to 3 into the 3rd one. Now, the one that we skipped. The second one, we will do a back post double crochet. So yarn over. And we're gonna pull this one out, just like that. As we're working on the wrong side here. So for the second one on the first row, we're gonna pull this one out like that. So yarn over. And you can do it this way and go from the back. So on the second, double crochet on the first row. Then grab the yarn and pull through. And then pull it as high as you can. We have 3 loops, pull through the first 2. And then the next 2. Then again we will skip the next one. We are going to skip the 4th one. And then go straight into the 5th one. And make a regular double crochet. And then again. Grab the yarn. Through the back sew. This is the front sides 1, 2, and then 3. So we are going to use the fourth one. So pull it just like that. So yarn over. The fourth one. Pull it like that. And grab the yarn. Pull it as high as you can. Pull through the first two and then the next two. And then again. Then skip the next one. Go into this one here. Make a regular double crochet. So yarn over. We are going to work on this one. So to kind of pull it this way. So again, grab the yarn. Pull and then. Grab the yarn from behind the post of this DC. Pull through the first two and then the next two. Again, skip one and go to the next one. Make a regular DC. Then we are going to do a back post DC for the skipped one. Skip one, then go straight into this one and make a DC. Again, working on the back post for the one that's skipped. And then make a double crochet. Just a regular double crochet onto the very last one. And there we go, and then this is the front side. So skip the very first to do the decrease. So single crochet on second one, then through this loop here. Our first DC for this row 3. And we will be doing the front post DC for this row. So then skip one and make the front post DC as we are working on the front or right side. So skip one and then go into the next one. Make a double crochet. And then because we skipped this one, so we are going through the front post. As you can see from behind this one. So we're gonna work on the one behind to bring it to front. So just like that, the front post double crochet. And then again. Again, skip this one and make a regular DC onto the next one. Then front post DC on the one that's skipped. So we're going to pull this one from the back, sew this one here, just like that. So this is the front post, and if we will pull it from the back, then it's the back post. So simple as that. Again, yarn over. Do the front post double crochet. Again, skip this one and then go straight into this one to make a regular DC. And then do the front post double crochet. And then just repeat the pattern for the whole row. And then as we're doing the decrease for this row, so we're gonna do only one DC here. And we'll finish the row right here and skip the last one. We're gonna turn around without any chain sew. For this one, we are going to skip this one here. So we are going straight on to the second. And then make a regular double crochet. So just like the other rows. Then again skip this one and make the double crochet here. And then now we're gonna do the back post. So just like the row 2. So for the back post, this is the one. And we're gonna bring this one up like that. So yarn over. Grab the yarn and pull it as high as you can. Pull through the first 2 and the next 2. Now we're gonna skip this next one. And then go here and make a regular DC. And then the back post DC on the skipped one. Skip one, then double crochet. Then one back post DC. For the very last one, we have 2 stitches left, but we will do only 1 DC. As we are doing the decrease, so skip the last 1 dot turnaround. Again, skip the very first one for this row. 1 SC on the next stitch and then through this loop. That's our first DC for this row. Then skip one and then go straight into the next one. So now this is the front side. Let's do the front post DC. So repeat the row 3. Again, skip one and then the regular double crochet. So on the skipped one, let's do the front post double crochet. Then the regular DC on here. Skip the very last to continue the decrease. Then turn around. Skip the very first one. Make the first DC for this row. Then skip 1 stitch and make a double crochet. Repeat the pattern of row 2. So make a back post DC on the skipped stitch. Then make a regular DC on the next stitch. Skip the last stitch. Turn around, skip the first straight. Make the first DC. Then 1 more regular DC. That's it. Then 1 chain at the top. So this one will finish our tree. Now we will just add the nice edging all round. You can keep it without the edging or with. So we're gonna do the single crochets all the way around. So just see these patterns here. We will use these as our SC space. So this one here and then this one here. This one here. So just single crochets all around. So let's finish this side here. So into the very last one here, after 1 SC. Make 1 chain. And then a single crochet into the same stitch. And then just SC into each stitch. Until the next corner where we will place SC, 1 chain and 1 into the corner stitch. We are almost at the top here. 1 more single crochet on here. And then with the very first SC, make a slip stitch. Then 1 chain and the little hanging stitch. So for that, add a little bit extra chains in there. So I did the 10 chains in there. Insert the crochet hook from the back. grab the chains part here. Pull the loop to the back with the hook. Then pull it to tighten it. Make one chain. Then cut some extra yarn to weave in. And pull the tail through. Alright, so now let's add the bottom part here. So turn it upside down. Leave 4 stitches on both sides. On the 5th stitch from right, start with 1 inch. And then make a single crochet on the same one. So total 4 SC for the stem's first row. One chain to finish the row. Turn around and make 4 SC for row 2 and 3. And then to complete it off, 1 chain at the end and cut the yarn extra for weave in later. Pull the tail through. Now grab the red yarn to add some sparkles. We can do that anywhere on here where we like. It doesn't have to be any specific space. So let's make a knot first. Alright, and then just decorate however and wherever you like. Such as like that. A little bit slant on the sides here so that it does. Okay, so this is how it looks so far. Then just pull through this loop here again. Then just make a knot at the back to secure it. Then just cut the yarn extra to weave in later. I hope y'all like it too. So please do like, share, and subscribe. I just love the textured pattern. Let me know of your thoughts as well. Let's make this tree in a little easier way. I already completed the double crochet row 1, so turn around. So chain 1 at the end of this row 1. Then turn around and single crochet into each stitch for whole row 2. The very last single crochet and 1 chain to complete the row. Then turn around. So now we will be doing only the fpdc for this tree. Now skip the 2nd stitch and make a double crochet on the 3rd stitch. We are going to do a front post double crochet. There is this single crochet here from row 2. So go into the same one to bring this to the front. Pull it high and then pull through the first 2 loops, then the next 2. Skip this one and then make a double crochet on the next one. And then again front post DC on this one. So front post means bringing it to the front. Then repeat the pattern of skipping 1 DC. Then fpdc on the skipped one. And then front post on this one. And then regular double crochet on here for the very last one. And just like that. Turn around. Skip this very first one. Then into the second stitch. Make ASC repeat for the whole row of skip the last one and turn around. Again, skip the first one and make ADC on the second one. Again, skip this one and make a regular DC onto the next one. And then on here, we're going to do the front post DC. Repeat the pattern of 1 row with DC, fpdc. Decrease at the start and at the end. 1 row of only SC with deck at the start and end. So keep repeating this pattern until we have the very last row. Alright, so I've finished this one. Now we will give it the nice edging of exactly the same as the other tree. Also, the exact same stem and the addition of decorations. We will check out the end look. And let me know which one you like better. So the final look of fpdc tree. Let's do the final with bpdc. After the first row of 12 DC dot turn around, no chains. Then make the first DC for row 2. Just like we did for the other ones. Then we are going to skip the second stitch. And make a regular DC on the third stitch. And then the back post DC on the skipped one. Then this is the second double crochet. Then from the back, we are going to pull it. Just like that. Yarn over, then go behind it. Pull the second double crochet of row 1. Then grab the yarn. Then pull it as high as you can then. Pull through first 2 loops. And then the next 2. Again, skip 1 and make 1 regular DC on the next stitch. Then bpdc on the skipped stitch. Sew, yarn over. Go to the back and pull. Again, skip this one. Make 1 DC on the next stitch. Then bpdc on the skipped one. Then just repeat the same pattern for the whole row. So skip 1 stitch, DC on the next stitch. bpdc on the skipped stitch. For the very last stitch, make a regular DC. Then turn around. And now for this round we are going to do only single crochets. If you like, you can either do only double crochets. Let's start the decrease and skip this first one. Then just make single crochets until the second last stitch. So we will skip the very last stitch. Then turn around, skip this first one. Make the very first double crochet for this row on second stitch. Then skip one and regular DC on the next stitch. Then we gonna crochet a bpdc on the skipped stitch. Go to the back. Then just repeat the pattern as for row 2. Skip 1 DC point 1 bpdc on the skipped 1 dot, then decrease at the end. Turn around and skip the very first dot, then just SC row. So repeat the pattern. 1 row of SC, second row skip 1 DC, 1 bpdc on the skipped 1. Each row with a decrease at the start and the end. So the finished look of third, back post DC. This one is the front post DC. This one with front post and back post and a zigzag pattern.